Hello, Brickdark here, and today I'm reviewing the Pseudo UCS BB-8 from 2017. It has one droid, 1,106 pieces, and retails in the United States for $100. The BB-8 included in this set is nothing new or exclusive. It's appeared in many sets. It's very common. If you don't know how this works, there you go. It's two separate pieces with the head attaching to the main body. And yeah, that's it for BB-8. It's very common, but still a welcome inclusion, and it still has some nice detailing. But yeah, not too much going on with this figure. So, unlike the buildable Porg or buildable Yoda, this buildable BB-8 actually has a stand and not just a little fact plaque. So let's take a look at that first. And BB-8 just kind of slides in right there. Now that we put him off to the side and get a better look at this, you have a little place for the small BB-8 stand, and you can see how that works. Then there's the fact plaque, which makes this like pseudo UCS. You can pause and read that if you'd like, but you could adjust the stand, though you really should keep it in this kind of slant. It looks the best that way, and I like it. The stand does work well. I've heard some people have had problems with this, but for me it works very well. But that's it for the stand. Let's take a look at the actual build of the set. The big BB-8 can actually stand on its own without the stand, which I didn't know, but I'm very glad. And what I like that they were able to do is make this actually look like a ball, because it's all built using like rectangular plates and like square plates, and they managed to make it actually look like a sphere. And the way they do that is they have this Technic skeleton, and you build these plates all one by one, and then you put the plates on each side, and that's how they make the set. And I really like that, and they do that for all the buildable figures. But anyways, you can see there's all these different like designs for each of the main plates. Now there are a couple of play features. You can turn this, and out comes this little thing. It's the thing he uses to shock Finn in The Force Awakens. And that just tucks back up right there. And you can also turn this, and his head turns, and also it moves up and down like it does in the movie. So you can have him like really sad, or you can have him looking up. Speaking of the head, it also has some very nice detailing with his photo set for, I can't say it, but like his eye, some antennae at the back. And I will say, this is a very repetitive build, because you essentially build the same like donut kind of thing 5 times. So it's a bit repetitive in that aspect, but this is like definitely a display piece. Sure, you got this cool little feature, but it's definitely a display piece, because you can just have it on your desk and people can look by and like, hey, that's BB-8, that's really cool. And that's more of what it's meant for. It's cool, kids can definitely have some fun with this, but it's more for the adult collector. And it's not that pleasant to hold in your hands, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of sharp edges, so it's not really that nice to hold in your hands. But that's it for the builds of this set. I'll just bring the stand over. But yeah, that's it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the box, and then the instructions. The box for this is like a thick $100 box size, and also interesting, I've never seen this age range 10 to 16 on a Lego set before, so that's interesting. On the back it shows a couple of the little features as well as him with the stand, but yeah, that's it for the box. Instructions are rather thick. There's the win ad, then an ad for the first wave of Last Jedi sets. I own the Star Destroyer, the Resistance Bomber, and the BB-8, but I do want to get the little Resistance transport pod. Funny enough, I received one of these sets every year for Christmas. I got this in 2017, this in 2018, and the BB-8 in 2019. I don't think I'll get any of the others for 2020 Christmas, but I just thought that was a little neat thing. But that's it for the instructions. So, overall, I can definitely say with confidence that this is probably the best buildable figure Lego has to date. I don't own the Yoda, but I can definitely say that this is better than the Porg. And the Porg was not a bad set by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's just amazing of Lego's engineering genius, how they were able to, using only some technique and rectangular plates and bricks, make a sphere out of that. And I think that's just very impressive. And while that doesn't sound that impressive, it's hard to make something spherical like that. Now, there's a couple of small things. Essentially, the main thing being it's not nice to hold, it's very sharp, and there's a lot of hard edges. So it's not the most pleasant thing to pick up. However, I would definitely recommend this if you like BB-8 or if you like UCS sets but just can't afford the money. This is like essentially a small UCS set. It's only $100, and yeah. Overall, I'd give this set a 9 out of 10, despite it being very just not nice. It's not pleasant to hold. It's not pleasant to hold. I'll just say that. It's still a good set, and it's a very cool display piece with. I always like those fact plaques, and yeah. That's it for this review. See you guys later. Peace.